mean, probably the most famous case I had to deal with was the dog swallowing the Christmas tree lights. It was a dog that had some separation anxiety issues, and the owners put up this Christmas tree and they left the dog, and it panicked and it ate the Christmas tree and swallowed the whole set of Christmas tree lights. So we had x-rays every day watching these whole set of Christmas tree lights moving through the dog's guts until it had a rather painful poo and passed them all out the other end, basically. So so that got in the local paper, and then that got in the national papers, because it was, you know, it was a nice story for everybody to watch. Every day you have a case come in that you're thinking, where do I go with this? And you've got to logically go through it and work it up, and that's the challenge of the job, really. They can't speak to you, they can't tell you much, so you have to logically work through it. So what we're trying to keep away from is the corporate type veterinary practice. That's what's growing at this time in veterinary practice, are the big corporates coming in and buying up practices and running them as businesses rather than as veterinary practices. Obviously we've got to run it as a business, but we want to keep that family feel and that personal contact, and we don't want loads of different staff churning through. We want to keep it as fixed as we possibly can. So it is, yeah, it's very much a small family business at the moment still, yeah, absolutely. But the family is me and my wife now rather than me and my father. Going back to when I qualified, which was back in 1992, I came and joined the practice. 2 years after that I worked in mixed practice before that, and then came into small animal practice. And at that point there were 4 partners here, one of which was my father. And I joined the partnership a couple of years later, and gradually I was the young bloke then, and there were 4 older blokes, and they gradually all retired and left with me. You'll get textbook cases, you'll know exactly what's happening and exactly why it's happening, but there'll be plenty of cases that don't fit in that textbook grouping. And yeah, you go back to the books, you speak to colleagues, you ring specialists and ask them advice. Yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it. And those are the cases that keep it interesting. It's also the most stressful cases, but yeah, they're the ones that yeah, you see a lot of those.